Hey YouTubers, today we've got back this Captiva 2.2, same as the Vauxhalls and the old ones with the 2.2 engines, and the Opels of course. Anyway, we did the diagnostic on the P0299 code and found it had a leaking boost pipe. I'll put the link in there or there, wherever it's going to show up, so that if you haven't seen the way I diagnosed it, if you haven't seen it, then you can have a look at that video. It's only short. Anyway, back to the job in hand. We're going to replace this piece of pipe, and that will stop that code. Hope you enjoy the video. Oh, that's on the floor. So it lives down here. You can see the other video. It lives down here underneath all this gubbing. So what we need to do, remove the battery, possibly the fuse box, definitely the engine control unit, and go from there. Oh, it's raining here today. Right, let's start battery removal. They look like 10 mils. So they're 10s. Sometimes it's just easier to hook the whole holder out. So we remove the ground or earth first, save any sparks flying about, and then it also tends. Let's do the positive. That's the battery away. Now I can take this little jacket out. And the next thing we're going to be looking at is removing the multi-plugs from the ECU. They're really easy. There's a little push down at the top, push it down. Don't force the clips, just go gently and then unplug nicely. Then we've got one on the other side. So they're both out now. Get them out of the way. Now I think what I'm going to do, just for ease and creating a bit more space, is remove the battery tray. Now, 4 bolts, 1, 2, 3, 4 there. We may be able to lift the ECU out all in one. This 10 mil is going to have to be undone, and a couple of little electrical connectors that have to be pushed off there. You can see the little cable ties. Right, and these look like 13, so let's get these 4 off. Oh, they're 12. Hello. There were the old 12s on that one. Well, first stay back after a little break, so. And it's raining. Right, that's the 4 bolts out of the battery tray. And as I said, we have a little 10 mil down there as well. Now, where are we at with this? Is it loose? Right, it all seems quite loose to me. We've got a little electrical tiny here that needs pushed through. One at the top. And we're getting into it. So now you can see ECU and battery tray. And we're kind of getting towards where we want to be with this. I'll take you off the tripod for a minute so I can show you. Torch glaring in your eyes. So this is the pipe we want to get to. You can see where it's split down there. So we've just got to find a way in to this end down here. On this clip here, which doesn't look too awful. So here's the pipe here. I'll show you on the new one what it looks like. It's got to clip that end and another clip that end. So we'll undo the clips first, and then we'll try and wiggle it out. Let's see which is going to be the easiest direction to wiggle it out in. I think what we need to do is put it off the back and then put it on the front or something like that, but we'll find out as we go. I believe there's 7 mil. Let's have a little look, see if there's 7s or not. Yep, 7 mil. Undo this Jubilee clip and get to the back and undo that one there if we can get on it. Navigate your way through the wiring. Nice and loose. So yeah, basically just 7 mil quarter drive with a long extension. Now what you need to do is get your hand in and give it a little wiggle, see where we're going to come loose, because it's going to have like carbon and build up. Right, so we've come loose on the back end of it. Just give it a sort of wiggle and a turn and it will come out. And here we have it. So this is the offending article, and here is where it was split, so it wasn't delivering boost. And now we get the new one in. So sack off the clip slightly. Same with the other end. Of course, have a little look, make sure that when it's installed you can get to the clips. Now this one needs turning around so it's the same orientation as the other one was when it came out, and this one's right anyway. So let's have a go at installing it now. So go back end first, as I say. I actually said to the bishop, or whatever the joke is. And the reason I'm doing the bulkhead end first is because it's fixed. And we have some movement in the other one, so oops, may need to loosen that clip a little bit more. feel quite loose there, but when I'm grabbing hold of it, grabbing hold of the pipe, I don't feel that loose. Almost there. Nice little wiggle. Let me get the front end in. Which isn't so much of a drama. Almost. So that's the front as well. You see this? Oh yeah, so you see that the front is home there. Can't really show you the back, you just have to feel around with your fingers. Got a little quarter drive on that. Don't over tighten it. Plenty. Now I'll do the same for the front. All good. All square. Let this clip off just a tad. Add more. It's just so that it enables you to slide it into place. So just back it off a little bit. Make sure the clip is nice and square on there. So I call them Jubilee clips, or is that going to infringe some copyright somewhere along the line? Probably. So that's the new pipe installed, and basically all we've got to do now, get the battery back where it lives. Start it up, clear the fault code down, do a good old rev. Make sure it's all good, but you know, we know what the fault was, we diagnosed it correctly. It's pretty straightforward to change that pipe. Make sure you haven't got anything in your way here. Make sure this is where it should be. Put that out the way there. Battery tray in. And then we have the little 10 mils go in. Oh, you put that torch, who put that there? Or is it a flash lamp? So yeah, the little 10 mil goes AC line onto there, which is right next to the ECU. Now we have a couple of little cable tie or cable holders that we need to put back into place. There's one there. That's a negative there. And the positive is up here. What I want to do now is the multi-plugs for the ECU. So just slide it on, make sure it's nice and straight. start, pull the lever back. Don't force this, you could end up bending pins or snap the lever. So if it struggles a bit, just go gentle with it. If you need to take it back out and do it again, then take it back out and do it again. Right, next we get the battery back in it. Jacket. I've got this upside down, maybe. Should have a lower end for the. Try that way. So, should have taken out that. The lower sides of it. The lower sides of it, there and there, is where your battery terminals are. So the same side as that, so that the cables go across and in. Come on. Try to overlap that tad. Next thing I want to do is fish around so that we can get the battery clamp back in. Don't over tighten them, there's no need for it. All they do is hold the battery steady and make sure it doesn't go anywhere. So yeah, no need to be crazy tight with them. So as always, put the positive side on first. Make sure you've got your battery round the right way so your positive's going to your positive. As I said earlier, 10 mils. Again, they don't need to be tight, they've just got to make a good connection. I mean, they do need to be tight, but not over tight. There are people saying, hey, you said they didn't need to be tight. The car won't start. Yes. Carry on. Now, give it a sort of cover back. Now that should be the job. Let's see if it starts. First off. Then we can have a look at those codes. I don't really want that because that was the last one I've just done. It's a GM. Chevrolet. With a big 2.2 diesel, as Erico would say. Let's see how high speed can. looking at engine, lithium, fuel economy, EGR, that and that I think are linked. So let's enter 2.2 LNQ, auto, and we read them again and then we clear them. Okay, obviously. Pass, fail. Clear them down. Before I clear them down, let's just see what we have. Engine wheel, overspeed, no. Freeze frame. Underboost. Not a lot for a freeze frame, to be fair. Completed. Communicating. Come back out of that. Come back out of that. Go straight into the ECM. Enter. Fault codes. DTCs. Nada. Right, let's start it. Where can I put you? Oh. Let's have a look. Oh, what's that? Okay, let's get you a bit of screen there. So let's give it a couple of revs and see what happens. Well, looks pretty good now. This one there. There we go. So there's a little bit of difference between desire boost and boost, but not a lot. So give it a test drive now, and if it behaves itself, we call it a fix. So it seems that we're good now. It takes off well. Picks up really well. Quite a steep little hill this is. It's quite a way up the Silver Hill. Yeah. Have a look at the boost. vibration going on there. So we can head under and have a look, but if it warrants a video, that'll be a video for another day. Right, now let's check what we have in the way of codes, if any. I'm doing this before I switch the ignition off, just in case it clears anything down. No DTCs. So we call that one a fix. Well, that was a short video, I hope, when I edit it. Just for this Chevrolet Captiva 2.2, and the Vauxhall Opel and the Holden do their similar models to it, just rebadged. I think they're Antara, can't remember off the top of my head, but they're the 2.2 diesels anyway. In the first video we saw how we diagnose or go around diagnosing the fault, and this video just shows you how to change that intercooler pipe. Pretty straightforward, a little bit fiddly here and there, but nothing outrageous. And then obviously you've got to delete the codes, test drive it, run the codes again, see what the boost is doing on your live data. But I mean, you could clearly see it was split there, so you know, for all intents and purposes, you wouldn't really have to do that. But hey ho, I like to do it that way. Anyway, if you enjoy what I'm doing, please subscribe. Hit the like, hit the bell to get notified of new videos as and when they come out, and please leave your comments and questions in the box below. Thanks for watching.